This Chelsea side have taken 14 points from the last possible 16. A run of 6 wins and 2 draws, which has sent them hurrying up the second division table from 20th to 5th. So they're expecting a big welcome from the Stamford Bridge crowd. There's only one change from the team which won at Orient in midweek, and that's at number 5, where Mickey Droy returns for the injured Colin Pates. At number 7, Phil Driver, a recent buy from Wimbledon, starts a home match for the first time. Newcastle have 3 very new names in their side. At number 3, 18-year-old Chris Wyth, playing his second match today for the first team. He's the youngest brother of Peter Wyth. Number 6, Bruce Halliday, is 19 and making his league debut this afternoon. And number 9, Chris Waddle, a second cousin of Swansea's Alan Waddle, was working in a sausage factory before he signed for Newcastle, but he's done well in the reserves and made his league debut on Wednesday against Shrewsbury. It's exactly a year ago this week since Geoff Hurst was confirmed as manager here at Chelsea, with Bobby Gould as his assistant. Their team missed promotion on goal difference last season. Can they go one better this time, he's wondering. Referee Eric Reid of Bristol gets Chelsea going from right to left in the blue strip. Newcastle in the stripes with white shorts. John Bumstead for Chelsea to Mickey Droy. Number 3 is Dennis Rowe. Mike Fillery, number 8. That was Halliday getting his first touch in league football for Newcastle. He's wearing number 6 for them. Clive Walker, the Chelsea captain recently. Billy Rafferty to Cartwright. Martin, Carney. There's Waddle. That was away by Nutton. There's Mick Martin again. Over to Chris Wyth, another of the newcomers. Bobby Shinton flicking it on to Rafferty. Turned back by Gary Chivers, who's wearing number 6, but you'll find him more in the right-back position because Graham Wilkins is out for some weeks with a dislocated shoulder. This time it's Colin Lee who's penalised, been in good form recently for Chelsea. Bone to take the kick for Newcastle. Droy heading it back to the opposite number 5. Oh, and here's a chance as Shinton goes in and Barotta makes a fine save. Chelsea's defence caught out as they came out, and Bobby Shinton had a clear shooting chance. He's normally very accurate in front of goal. He was on target, but Barotta reacting well. There's Shinton again with the turn and shots. Return by Halliday. Oh, and Barotta only half made that. And Colin Lee completes the clearance. Still Newcastle on the ball, though, with Wharton. Looking for Waddle. And the goalkeeper, for the moment, very busy indeed. That was a very good reflex save from the Yugoslav keeper, who's so popular here at Stamford Bridge. Lee, Bumstead, Fillery. Looks for Rhodes Brown on the inside of Steve Carney, who intercepted well. Fillery. This is Nutton. Good ball. Driver. 2 newcomers to the second division there, Driver and Wyth. Lee! Colin Lee scores for Chelsea. And that celebrates an anniversary for him. because it's 3 years ago to the day since Colin Lee scored 4 goals in his first game for Spurs in that 9-0 win over Bristol Rovers. And this afternoon he scores one for Chelsea to put them in front against Newcastle. It's Lee's 8th goal of the season for Chelsea and puts him out on his own now as their top scorer. It was made by Driver, who got the better of Chris With, crossed from the right, and Lee's header absolutely simple. But here's Waddle for Newcastle, looking for Wharton. He's found him. Corner. Oh, right across, and Bone couldn't get his shot in, and Shinton tried as well. And Colin Lee there was back in defence. And here's Clive Walker. Good ball to Driver. And Driver sees his shot come off the feet of goalkeeper Carr. And this outside right from Wimbledon, making himself a very effective player indeed in the Chelsea attack in his first full home match. He made the goal and he nearly had one himself there. Mickey Troy was in first there but didn't make contact. Here's Driver again. Hillary. This is Walker trying to put Bumstead through. Chris With inside to Kenny Wharton. Carney. The teams were 5th and 7th respectively in the second division table before today, so rather like last season when they played here in 1st and 2nd place, they find themselves meeting on a day when points could play an important part in the second division promotion race. That's a foul by Carney on Rhodes-Brown. Two famous clubs, Chelsea and Newcastle, both yearning to get back into the big time. Dennis Rope with the kick. Little shove there, but play goes on. Here's Bumstead, here's Driver. He's teasing With again, he's come inside, and a deflection offside. The important man there was the linesman. Colin Lee was stretching to get a touch on it, but he was offside. Halliday. Hillary. Did that really nicely, Mike Hillary, and got a lovely touch back from Rhodes-Brown. The two of them combining again there. Some refreshing football from Chelsea. So Rowe takes the throw and finds Lee. That's a foul again by Bohm. Those two are having quite a tussle. Stuart Bohm, number 5, and Colin Lee, the Chelsea number 9, who scored the only goal so far. Hillary's shot, it's in. So simple for Mike Hillary. That's his second goal of the week. Barotta celebrates. Hillary scored from further out than that at Orient on Tuesday night. Scores again today. A left foot shot, beautifully placed from the free kick into the corner of the net. And in trying to save it, the Newcastle goalkeeper Kevin Carr was actually injured. After attention from the Newcastle physiotherapist Brian Collins, Kevin Carr is able to carry on. But his side are 2 goals down, and Chelsea will take some stopping or some catching now in this mood. There's Wharton. Martin. Chivers. Confidence spreading now through the Chelsea side, but Newcastle, knowing how important it is to come back quickly, have got Waddle in possession here. Ball was out there. At the back of the picture there, Geoff Hurst, the Chelsea manager, will be well pleased with a 2-goal lead, I should imagine. There's Rhodes Brown. Fillery in space, well found too, lovely pass, and player out to the right is Driver. Good move this by Chelsea. Pulls it back, Fillery! Half save Walker! Walker put the ball in the net, slight argument after he'd scored Martin, I think, but it's 3-0 to Chelsea. And again, Driver initiated the move on the right. The ball pulled back for Fillery to shoot, and when it came back off the goalkeeper, Clive Walker made it 3-0. So Chelsea already have equalled their best winning margin of the season here at Stamford Bridge. They beat Grimsby 3-0 in their last home game. They lead Newcastle 3-0 in the first half today. Shinton. Martin. Bone. Carney. Rafferty, foul though, by Rowe. Bowlby's up there, good save, Barotta. Stuart Bone's header shakes his head slightly, it was going in I think, and Barotta fingertips over the bar. Here comes Mick Martin. Looking for Rafferty, that's Gary Chivers, linesman flags. Free kick to Chelsea. Beautiful play again from Mike Fillery, and look at that from Driver. Lee! Oh, good save by Carr. That looked like 4-0, and Colin Lee's second. Lovely cross by Driver, header by Lee, and Carr a very, very good save. Here's Driver, away by Rafferty, I think. Back in again by Chivers. Here's Troy. Gary Chivers. And the goalkeeper is going to have to play centre-half for a moment. There's Rowe. The cheer at half-time from the Stamford Bridge crowd reflects a fine 45 minutes by Chelsea. Colin Lee with the first goal after 15 minutes. That's his 8th in 9 games. The second by Mike Fillery from the free kick after 34 minutes. And the third by Clive Walker, just going in front of the Newcastle players 2 minutes before half-time. There could have been more, not only at that end, but also at the other end. A very exciting half. And Chelsea 3 goals to the good. The Chelsea mascot these days is Stamford the Lion, providing the fans with some American-style entertainment here at Stamford Bridge. Newcastle, who start the second half 3 goals down, have never had very much luck here at Stamford Bridge. The last time they won here was way back in April 1954, when Ron Greenwood was playing centre-half for Chelsea. Here's McMartin, though. Walker, who scored Chelsea's third. This fixture over the years has tended to produce a lot of goals. I well recall my father bringing me to a match here some years ago when Chelsea beat Newcastle 6-5. So perhaps it's one of those matches which seem to produce the goals. 3 so far for Chelsea today. Here's Driver. Lee going in. Oh! Well, it does produce the goals, doesn't it? And Colin Lee has got 2 today now. And again, the supply line was this outside right Phil Driver. What a match he's having. So much is emanating from the Chelsea right. Driver in possession again, got the ball across, and Colin Lee put it away, making it 9 now for him in the last 9 games. That was 48 seconds into the second half on the watch, and Chelsea have equalled last year's score here against Newcastle when the game ended 4-0. There's an awful long way still to go today. Fillery. Bumstead. Here's Nutton. Lawrence is the referee, and Newcastle have a break, and Barotta is miles out of his goal at the moment. He's going back now. That's Wharton across to the far side, where Rafferty is backing up. And here's Waddle. Shinton. Not a very good pullback from Bobby Shinton. Newcastle haven't perhaps made quite the most of the good positions they've worked from time to time. Quite the reverse is true of Chelsea, who've capitalised on just about every opening. Here's Waddle. Doing quite well to turn that in from a tight angle there, Chris Waddle. Here's McMartin. Waddle. Martin again. Wharton. Played in for Cartwright. Nutton's tackle. There's Fillery. Lee, this first time football of Chelsea is a joy to watch. There goes Walker. Oh, he's got a player free on this side if he can find him. Chivers! What a tremendous run from the back by Gary Chivers. That was superb football by Chelsea again. It started off with Walker laying the ball back. Lee was involved then. Fillery played the ball down to Walker. Walker made the space, and Gary Chivers had come, well, how many yards? Over half the length of the pitch, certainly, to make it 5-0 to Chelsea. Driver, it's all coming down the right. Brown. Corner now to Chelsea. And poor Kevin Carr must be wondering where the next assault is coming from. Newcastle's defence in front of him absolutely taken apart today. There's Lee, but a foul. This is the biggest pasting that Newcastle have taken since Arthur Cox on the left there in the raincoat became manager. And it is a pasting at this stage of the afternoon, without a doubt. That was Troy. Newcastle about to make a substitution. The man coming on is Frans Koenen, the Dutchman, left-sided midfield player. And the man coming off is young Chris Waddle, who's learned the hard way today what life can be like away from home in league football. Nutton to Driver. And that's a foul by Wharton on Nutton. Wharton the offender, free kick to Chelsea. This is Frans Koenen for Newcastle. The man running is Rafferty, and look where Barotta is now. Oh, nicely done. He's back in his goal now to take the back pass, but the Chelsea crowd really enjoy those moments of exhibitionism from Petar Barotta. Walker. Oh, and Lee's in there, and not quite. Now Billy Rafferty tangling with Mickey Nutton. Walker actually needing some attention. I think he may have pulled a muscle at the back of the thigh. Obviously feeling the back of the leg there. So loud applause for the Chelsea number 10 as he's replaced at this late stage in the game, Clive Walker, replaced by Ian Britton, himself a popular player here at Stamford Bridge. The Chelsea manager making a late appearance on the touchline. Mick Martin for Newcastle. Cartwright to Koenen. Shinton and Rafferty both calling in the centre, and the ball safely in the hands of Barotta from Koenen's cross. And here comes Cartwright, trying to go past Rowe, and the referee again very close. Now he set a goal kick. And again, no strong protest from Newcastle about that. Rowe intentionally there playing the ball. And with 5 minutes to go, Newcastle still finding themselves 5 goals down. Billy Rafferty to Mick Martin. Going for the 1-2, here's Cartwright. Carney moving forward. And losing out. Rhodes Brown done an awful lot of good foraging on that left-hand side. Colin Lee is moving into the centre now. Here's Rhodes Brown taking on Cartwright. Lee! What a fine goal! And his hat-trick on the anniversary of those 4 goals for Spurs. He's got 3 for Chelsea. He's made the score 6-0. A credit, first of all, to Peter Rhodes-Brown for a tremendous piece of foraging down the left-hand side, winning it, running with it, holding it, finally delivering it. Colin Lee flung himself forward to head it in. And Chelsea just putting the cap now on a really fine performance. An offside decision there back in the Chelsea penalty area. Swinton, Coonan, with, and went back by Gary Chivers. That's a foul by Willie Rafferty. And a huge roar greets a fine Chelsea performance. Bobby Gould and Jeff Hurst can afford to feel well pleased this weekend. Chelsea winning by 6 goals to 0 to take their current record to 16 points out of 18. 7 wins and 2 draws, but Jeff Hurst can reflect there on a performance which had plenty of first division promise in a second division match.